Okay, welcome back to the Dublin Academy Online. Okay, now this is where Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Maths Series 5 Episode 3. We're on Paper 1 and we're doing sequences series. Okay, now I've decided to do a little bit of revision on the last few questions. Okay, see, this was one of the questions. I think it was question 16 or so. But anyway, so I'm asked this: find Tn, the nth term of the arithmetic sequence 1, 5, 9, 13. Now, once you see arithmetic sequence, you know the formula, and the formula is Tn is equal to A, yeah, plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, now once you hear the formula arithmetic sequence, this is the formula you use. Okay, now you have to find A and you have to find D. So what's A? A is the first term. A is equal to 1, and D is the difference. So what's the difference? So it's an arithmetic sequence. It means it goes up in a constant number, which is 4. Okay, and you put your values in. So you put your values in. Tn is equal to A is 1 plus n, which is n is the, which we don't know, minus 1 times d, which is 4. So we're really narrowing down simplifying our formula for this series sequence. Okay, so we've got 1 plus n minus, so it's multiplied by 4. 1 plus 4n minus 4 is equal to 4n minus 3, whichever way you want to look at it, minus 3 plus 4n. Okay, now it says find t at 20. So that's the Tn of the nth term of this sequence. So this is how we've reduced it down to this, or we've simplified it. Now find t of 20. Well, we know that Tn is equal to this, so we just put in t of 20. Okay, and you just go 4 times 20 minus 80 minus 3 is equal to 80 minus 3, which is equal to 77. That means that along the line there on the 20th term, it's going to be equal to 77. Okay, so this is a very interesting formula here for manipulating the formula, simplifying it, for suiting this sequence, and then putting in your values of your term. Okay, and you can make it equal to something and find out what n is equal to. Do you understand? So you could say this is equal to 77, as I did the last time. 4n minus 3 is equal to 77. What's the nth term? What term does that? We know it's 20. Well, let's find out if it's 20, and we just 4n is equal to 77 plus 3 is equal to 80. N is equal to 80 over 4, which is equal to 20. Okay, so it is 20th term. Right? Okay, now we'll just do another one now. So remember that. That's a good one to do, because they can be a bit confusing. And now we will do something similar when we get on with this. So we have, here's another question. If Tn of the arithmetic sequence, so first of all it says if Tn of the arithmetic sequence is 4, 7, 10, 13 is 1, 2, 7. Okay, so of this sequence is 1, 2, 7. Okay, now first of all we write down our formula. So Tn, writing the formula again, Tn is equal to, yes, A plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to find our values for A. A is equal to the first term, which is 4. D is the difference between each of the terms, which is 3 plus 3. It's not going down, it's going up. And then we just put them into the formula. Okay, so we end up it is equal to A, which is 4, plus n, which we don't know, minus 1 times d, which is 3, and we multiply it out. 4 plus 3n minus 3, so that becomes 1 plus 3n. Okay, now it says making this equal is 27 or equals 27. Now 127, so we make this equal to 127, and we find out what the term is. Okay, so 1 plus 3, so Tn, we'll write that Tn is equal to 127. So therefore 3n or 1 plus 3n is equal to 127, this implies, okay? And we can solve for n. 3n is equal to, bring the 1 across, 126, divided by 8, 3n is equal to 42. Sorry, 42. N is equal to 42. Right, so now we know that the nth term is 42. So the nth term, t of 42, will give me 127. Okay, so t of 42, which I found out, will give me 127. Okay, now I hope that's a little bit clearer to the last time. It was a little bit confusing. Well, I'm looking over it anyway, but a lot of you mightn't think so, but some of you will. Okay, now this is another formula that you have to learn. Now, if minus 1, that means the previous term, if the result is equal to a constant is a number, this implies that the sequence is arithmetic. Okay, so that's another one you have to learn. You remember that if you get a constant out and you take them away, that means your sequence is arithmetic. Okay, so we'll try it. So we're told that Tn is equal to 4n plus 3, and so let's find out put in this formula. So Tn is equal to that minus t of n. That means minus everything. Put in n minus 1 in for n. Okay, so that becomes 4 times n minus 1, okay, plus 3. Now you see I have it in brackets because you know you're multiplying this, but it's minus all of this, okay? So whatever answer you get out, plus 3 minus, okay, do what's in the brackets, 4n minus 4 plus 3. So we break out down the brackets, 4n plus 3, do what's inside the bracket, so it's 4n minus 1 inside this bracket. If you can see that, plus 3 minus 4 is minus 1, multiplying by a minus, you got minus 4n, so you got minus plus 3. Okay, and you can see that 4n cancels with 4n, and the, this is minus 1, sorry. So we've got 4n minus 4, okay? So let's look at this again. So we got 4n minus 4, and we're multiplying it by 4, yeah, plus 3 minus 1, so it's minus plus 1, okay? So it's actually, is equal to 4. So it's a constant, okay? Sorry about that, bit of maths there, but you can see what I'm doing here, okay? So I multiplied it out, and I got a constant. And I got the minus of the minus, which became plus 1, the 4n's cancelling out, and I got a constant. The whole idea, if you get a number, you've proved that this is an arithmetic sequence. Okay? Yeah, that was quite long, but we'll give you some questions on this one so far. Moving along. There's 3 questions here. Go back and do the other questions if you're missing them on episode 2. Show that the following are arithmetic sequences. Tn is equal to this. Just use the rule. Tn is equal to 4n minus 3. 19 is Tn is equal to 1 minus 2n. Okay, now remember I'm dublinacademy@gmail.com if you want to get me on email, or dublinacademyonline.com is the website address. Thank you.